The next topic of discussion will be artificial intelligence, AI. I know what you're thinking and I know what you've read. People have a misconception around AI. The fact that it's going to overtake jobs is just simply not true. I want you to think of AI as a tool that you can use to better do your job, do your designation, do your responsibility. Think about how you can use a tool to do that, and you'll start appreciating what AI actually is. So let's start with what AI is. On the technical front, it's a computer system that is able to simulate human intelligence. Again, I don't want you to worry too much. You have to program this. You have to tell it exactly what to do, and then it can start simulating it. But what is AI made up of? AI is firstly made up of identifying patterns through machine learning. ML algorithms can sift through vast amounts of data, and this is when what we spoke about earlier, IoT and machine learning can really work well with each other. Building those trend lines and identifying fraud or anti-money laundering, being able to sift through all that information and picking out anomalies that's just simply fraud. The second is understanding communication, specifically natural language processing, being able to communicate directly with a computer using words. That's simply what it is. The best example at the moment is a product called Amelia, which Tangent Solutions takes to market. This product can simulate a contact center. And when I mean simulate, I mean everything that a contact center can do with regards to inbound calling. When you call the bot, yes, you might understand that it is a bot, but you can talk to it naturally as if you were talking to a person. And this is the epitome of what NLP can actually be. And finally, computer vision. This is something that is part of AI. And there are two parts that are massively used at the moment. The first is around optical character recognition. Remember when you saw that bot in that video busy reading that document? That was using OCR scanner, and that's a part of computer vision. Being able to read a PDF document uses functions of AI. And the second part is marketing. I know we've got a finance crowd, but you must hear this. What the airports are busy doing, or rather the shops in the airports, is that they have a camera that counts every single person that walks by. And it's not just counting the person, it is looking at that person. It is understanding when that person looks at the screen, or not the screen rather the retail shop, how long they're looking at that retail shop, whether they're a man or a woman, and how old they are. Think about what the marketing department can do with that information and what you can do as financiers with that information available to you, so you can make proper proactive predictions. So what are some of the AI benefits? Definitely an improve in productivity. Think about those short little logical things that you have to apply your mind for. That is where AI can come in. RPA together with AI can really provide a lot of information for you and improve your productivity tenfold. Assist with decision making. Again, being able to sift through vast amounts of information and apply logic to it can only be valuable for a finance professional. Make personalization scalable. Every single customer that you talk to, with the power of ML, you can now understand exactly what their behaviors are and provide communication that's catered to them. Increase accuracy. Again, this just simply helps by going through vast amounts of information, learning from that information, and making sure that you are picking up the correct anomalies. Think about internal audit. Think about looking for fraud. Think about anti-money laundering. Think about how this can help in that space. And finally, identifying trends and opportunities. Again, we come down to being able to sift through mass amounts of information and data that is publicly available, that's also in your systems, and being able to do something with that information in real time and quickly and provide accurate reports so that you can do better decision making and build up trend lines and build up predictive analytics as to what is actually going on. So what are the global trends? What is AI? How is AI currently helping businesses? Derive insights from big data. Again, big data just means a lot of data. So being able to apply logic to vast amounts of data can only be valuable for a finance professional. Assist in the identification of fraud. Again, going through all this data. So when internal audit is going through data, it's not just 5% of the business. It is now 100% of the business. Enforce policy compliance. Quickly identifying non-compliance. Again, the ability to go through vast amounts of information simply helps here. Reduce menial tasks of employees. Think about the menial tasks that are busy happening in your organization. Think about your bookkeeping. Think about those facets of an organization and how you can use RPA together with artificial intelligence to make you more productive on day to day. Review contracts and documents. Again, this is where computer vision comes into play. You can use AI bot to read documents and supply only the valuable information to you and your organization.